Good morning. Let's see. Yep. Look at that. I think it's working. I love when things work. Let's go over here. The people in the room. We're in the room. We're live. And we're going out and about. Good morning, Diane.
Good morning.
Share. I'm sending it out. Did the other Diane find the link? Oh, let me. That might be the message that I have. Let me see. Is that who it is? Oh, nope. It's something else. I had an energy healing on Monday, and it was very awesome. And she's just she was sending me a message to check in. Good morning, Colin. How's life over there? It's really cold here. How's life up in the mountains? Yeah. I think it's like minus 14 or something today, Celsius.
It's been like that for us the last couple of days, but today was only -4, so a heat wave. But
A heat wave at -4.
I think it's been like -19, -20. Yeah.
Right? There's a polar vortex. People blame Canada. By the way, the North Pole's not in Canada. It's north of Canada. So there's a polar vortex. And then next week, El Nino comes and it goes the other way. You know?
We don't have a link from message from Diane.
No, I don't see a message from Diane either. Now, I opened a little bit early today just to make sure everything was working because I'm using a new method to stream to Instagram. So, oh, there she is. We might have just been early.
I'm glad.
Everything is okay in the world.
That's right.
It's because both Dianes are here.
I was thinking Diane lost her family here.
What's that?
There I am.
There she is.
Yay!
Yay. I get itchy right here under the brace, right where the scar is.
Can you take the brace off yet?
I take it off a couple times a day just to let everything move, but I'm not allowed to do this yet. So, and some movements, and I still can't do this, and some movements hurt. So when I take it off, I'm like, I'm very careful. It feels very vulnerable. Yeah. But look at this.
And
very good. Look how much those are moving. Now, I will say part of this is because of the energy healing that I had on Monday, because after she did it, suddenly my fingers were free. So
what is energy healing?
So it's very interesting. So the woman, her name is Janice, and I've known her for a few years, and I'm on a Zoom with her, and she says, okay, she's like projecting her. The easiest way to say it is like she kind of can sense what's going on in your injury. Is
this related to Reiki?
Not really. Like I've done Reiki. This is more like she can see what's blocking. Mm-hmm. Somehow she can see what's blocking and then unhook it and release it. Good morning, Joy. Joy's probably at work, sneaking us in
Busy.
Sneaking us in. Before we get too excited, I should let you know that it's 62 days till spring. So even though we're in a polar vortex, I have my warm hat on.
Yes, we're gonna have a cold spell.
We have a
until
small
next
cold
week.
spell, but it's okay because
Yeah, it's winter.
it's winter. Now it's National Popeye the Sailor Man Day.
I remember the song. It came right there in my head.
And I think that was just their way to trick kids into eating spinach.
Yeah. But I don't know. Sometimes I see things on Facebook and it's not reliable. But somebody showed a picture of a real sailor, and they say he was a real person, and
Oh,
they copied that person, but he looked like Popeye.
right? It could be. Could be. It's
I
National
don't know
Hot.
if it's true. Like I said,
You got to
I'm
fact check.
very not sure of the source of that thing.
It's National Hot Buttered Rum Day.
No.
It's a good day for warm drinks, let's just say. It's a good day for warm drinks.
I prefer chocolate.
Okay.
Hot chocolate.
You can do hot chocolate. You wouldn't think this might, but maybe you would think it would taste good. I once had hot chocolate with Jack Daniels in it, and it was actually really good.
Well, I would put.
I'm not promoting alcohol consumption.
Yeah, it would be maybe the boldest would be Bailey's.
Bailey's, right?
Like and coffee. Yeah.
And today is also Broken Resolution Day.
That's usually the.
So what? We're only halfway through January, and people have broken their resolutions already.
Well, some of them say it's about after 4 or 5 days.
As soon as they're done being hungover.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, they forget what they do. As long as you don't write it down.
So last night, so I'm running my group program, and last night, when it wasn't specifically about resolutions, but we were talking about how we set goals, and then we don't do them. And we were talking about, well, you really have to get clear on why do you want that particular goal, right? And you have to ask yourself enough times why you want that goal to get to actually why you want that goal, because then you might stick to it. And if you can't get to a really good why you want that goal, other than, well, it seems like a good idea, you're not going to stick to it, right? Whether it's a resolution or an intention, because now people set intentions or goals or whatever.
Yeah. And then I heard that when you have a goal, you have to set small
baby steps.
Yeah, baby steps in there, because it's like your mind wants something good to happen. If you go, oh, I'm gonna walk 15,000 steps. No, that's too big.
You need your dopamine. You need your dopamine hit early.
Yeah, exactly.
Otherwise, your brain goes, "This is no fun. I don't want to do it.
I did it once and never again."
Yeah. What's our request for today?
Oh, today.
I have a Sharpie today.
Deer.
Yeah. Deer.
And I feel like I like to go for the pigeon.
A pigeon?
We'll twist ourselves like the pretzel.
That's the eagle.
Oh, that's the eagle. Forgot. I make a mistake between those two, but yeah, I want the pretzel one.
You want the eagle?
I called it pretzel, so I won't make the mistake. Which kind of bird again?
Eagle.
Oh, eagle. Okay.
Eagles, deers. We could probably throw in a pigeon too if we felt like it. Colin, what do you got today?
Why not? We need some balance and pretzel.
And the people on Facebook are allowed to like jump in and throw in a request. You know, it will come in. Where's Steve been lately?
Who's Steve? Oh yeah.
Who's Steve? She says. Who's Steve?
No, who? And then See, yes. Who are you talking about? Yes.
Jeff, resolutionists. Jeff, I have information coming from our walk to Scotland, so you better keep hiking.
Is that your next big trip?
Dragonfly touches water. Yes, I'm going to do the West Highland Trail in Scotland, which is 90, can't remember, it's 94 or 96 miles over 10 days.
Oh, that's great.
Yes, it's going to be fun in September. That'll give me time to get everything working, right?
Yeah,
Everything will be working great.
I'm sure.
And look, I'm drinking green stuff, so I'm going to be healthy in no time.
Right. Those green things are-
So you have deers and pigeons and eagles and dragonflies
wow, we have a lot of it.
And whatever else you want to put in.
and dealer's choice.
Yeah.
Yep.
How about the moon? A tipping moon or the one that you do? Yeah, that one. A balance.
Half moon.
Half moon.
Remember Joe Louis and half moons? Half moon.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I used to eat that in school.
I used to eat it for lunch.
Not anymore, but yeah.
No, I don't eat them anymore. But
Too much sugar. A sugar high.
there was a time. There was a time
Well, we were kids. We needed that high.
when we thought sugar was okay all the time.
Yes, I know.
Are you
But
guys
we
ready?
had- yeah, we didn't know
Yes.
better.
I know. We know better now. Thank
Yeah.
goodness. Okay. I'm muting. Clickety click. I'm going to put on some music. Uh-huh. I have it already, I think. Oh, never mind that. Put on this. Do we hear it? Oh, hold on. Uno momento, por favor. Sometimes someone turns off my speaker. That's too loud. Go back to the beginning. There. Whew, we can't have it too loud. Feet, spread at your toes, wiggle what you can, and breathe in. Stretch it out. Ooh, baby. And let it go. So remember, as always, the only two rules you need for life. Rule number 1 is breathe. So, you breathe, check. Rule number 2, if it hurts, don't do it. Palms up, breathe in. Gather in some good chi. So, I know we have this tendency to go, yeah, go big or go home, but it's overrated. Breathe in. Be nice to yourself. Scoop up some good chi. Gather it all in. Give it a big hug. Bring in that good energy. And sink it down. Yesterday was Paul's birthday. We celebrated in class. So we'll send Paul another belated happy birthday. Scoop it all in. Shoulders sink. Relax. And if you're not there, take your feet out underneath you. Open the door. The hands float up. And then they float down. Breathe in. You just drift up. And then the shoulders sink. You breathe out. But you can breathe more than I say. You know, you don't have to wait for me. Drifting and floating like a snowflake. But let's go up high. So as you breathe in, you go high, high, high. Float, stretch up. Open your elbows, arch your back, spread out your fingers, cow spine, and then tuck into a little ball, cat spine, and run your hands down your back. Slide. Across the tops of your feet, sweep and lift. Oh, but if you can't reach your feet, it's okay. No big deal. That's your cow spine. Lift up your belly, nose stable, curl into a little ball. Slide your hands. Curl, curl, curl. And lift. Wake up all those vertebrae. case you just got out of bed. Curl into a little ball. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Slide. Tuck your bum under. And sweep it up. Soften it down. Relax. Open the door one time. Breathe in. Breathe out and just start a little chi hula. So when it's minus a lot, it might be nice to be in Hawaii rather than the freezing cold. Hold in your middle fingers right there if you can. Step out. Pivot. Lunge. Press your back heel down and lift it. Turn, turn, turn. Put your top pinky back. Breathe in. Lift up. Sink into your back leg. And then slide side to side. The deer looks behind because now he's on vacation. It's the reindeer. He's in Hawaii on vacation. Pop at your antlers. Chi rock star. Float that foot out. Lunge into it. Lift up through your waist and the light body turns. Point your antlers back and look. Dry balls too. Breathe in, lift. Melt it down. Float back. Side to side. A little sigh. Easy peasy. We're going to do a couple more because I always feel like it just feels so much better. Pop up the antlers. Float it out. Lift up through your belly. Let your shoulders drop as you turn and look. Remember rule number 2? Breathe in. Float up. Melt into that back leg. So the front foot is free and just floats back. One more time. Keep floating. Diane, yesterday was Dragon Day. Pop at your antlers, float it out. So we did some dragons yesterday. Turn, 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 turn. Check it out. Look back. Dragon Appreciation Day. Breathe in, float up. Sink into your back leg. Feet side by each. Snow angels. Open up your wings. Elbows drop, shoulders sink. You stretch up so tall you can reach the stars. Straighten your halo and bring some good energy down, down, down. Now lift up again high. And then open the rainbow. So open your rainbow. It's down there towards your toes. So your bum's going that way. Breathe in, float up. Feel your shoulder blades slide down. And then open that rainbow between your hands. It's kind of like you're taking a little bit of a curtsy bow thing. Breathe in, float up. Big breath, and then you relax. You don't have to be able to reach your toes, by the way. It's not part of the rules. One more time. And tip the rainbow. Like Skittles, the rainbow of flavors. Float up. Grab the good energy of the rainbow and bring it down inside. Open the door. Breathe in. And relax. Hug the big tree. Float open. This hand's going to scoop under. Grab onto your moon. Step out and toss a little frisbee out here. It's just a little float. You breathe in and you drift. And relax. Part the wild mane. So we're going to touch the water, the dragonfly. So next time when you toss your frisbee, just forget to let go of it. So you toss and it pulls you forward. Make 2 little short fingers and touch the water. And then roll back. Grab onto the moon. Toss your frisbee. Forget to let go. It pulls you forward. You make it's just 2 little pointy fingers. The other 2 are at your wrist. Touch the water. So imagine you have a big old sword in your hand and you're just touching the tip into the water. Toss your frisbee. Slide forward. Touch the water. And this time go up. Over. The dragonfly takes off. Over the top. Turn all the way around. Grab onto the moon here. Step out. Just toss the frisbee. But let go of it. Float. Breathe in. Imagine this hand is palm up. Toss your frisbee. Float. I feel like more like I'm doing grass bird's tail. Now this time, we're going to touch the water. So toss your frisbee, pull forward. Here's your sword fingers. Touch the water with the tip of your sword. Roll back. I have a sword for sale if somebody wants one. Toss your frisbee. 2 sword fingers. Touch the water. Roll it back. One more time. Toss your frisbee. Here comes your sword fingers. Touch the water. Take off over the top. Come to the center and hug the giant tree. And then relax. Lift chi bubbles up to the side. Breathe in. Scoop all that goodness into the center. And sink. Float up and open. Shift. This hand's going to slide to the side. This toe's going to tap. Slide back to the side. Tap that toe. Open up your wings. The crane spreads wings. This hand scoops under. Step in. Change toes. And you just, ta-da! Open up your wings. Gather up your wings. Land your crane or snowbird. Take a breath and take a bow. Knee at the sea bottom. So stretch your tail feathers back. Stretch your spine long. Breathe in. Float up. This hand scoops under. Gather it up. Switch sides. If you get confused, just skip one half of it. Take a breath. Take a bow. Stretch your tail feathers back. Toes forward. Long through the spine. You're just going down to the bottom of the sea. Breathe in. Float up. If it hurts to have your arm up high, just have it down low. Open up your wings. Take a breath. Take your bow. Stretch. While you're down there, get some extra good chi energy and bring it on up. Press all that energy into this leg, and this knee is going to float up because the rooster says the friggin' cold. Let's try to get his feet out of the snow. Now, first, we'll go for the eagle, shall we? So this knee floats up. It crosses across. Toes on the floor is okay. Or you can hook. This arm goes under. This arm goes over. Bend your elbows. Maybe the backs of your hands are together. Maybe you can bring palms together. Maybe. It's okay if you can't. Roll your shoulders down. Lift up on your belly button. Press your elbows away and lift a little bit. But don't lift your shoulders. Right? Balance. Now start to dive your arms forward. Round through your upper back. Take your time. And breathe. Don't hunch your shoulders up by your ears. And then unwind your arms. Let them float out to the side. Bring your knee to the front. Cha. Lower down. Switch sides. Give that foot a shake if it needs it. Take a sigh if you're stressing. Take a bow for that fabulous eagle stretch. Bring up some good chi energy with you. Press into this leg, and the rooster stands on one leg. Doesn't matter how high it goes. You know, you do you. The eagle, so the knee floats up. Toes on the floor, you're still balancing, or you can hook. The other arm of whatever you did goes under. And maybe you can reach, maybe you can't. That's okay. Shoulders down. Press away and lift a little bit. Lift up through your belly button and start to dive forward. So get up through your upper back as the hands dive forward. Lift up on your belly, shoulders slide away from your ears. If you're looking at something that's not moving, it's easier. And then unwind your arms. Open your wings. A Karate Kid kick. Switch sides. Take a breath. Take the bow for that fabulous eagle. Stretch. Grab some chi and bring it up. Our rooster, he's still hanging about. And he floats up. This time, his friend the pigeon's over. We can do two. We can do multiple birds. Float up. Flex your foot. Bring it above your knee. You can reach down. This knee is sinking. Your bum is going back. So stick your bum out. You can hold on. You can hold on. You can hold on. Just balancing and trying to stretch and see if you can relax your hip a little bit as you fall over. Up. Kick. Today's not my balancing day. Where are we? Oh, yeah. Switch sides. Open it up. Take a breath. Take a bow. There we go. Scoop up some chi. Bring that up with you. A rooster. See if this side's better. Some days the balancing is, just a thing you're working on. Float that foot up. Flex it. Bring it above the knee. Hold on if you need to. Stick your bum at the back. This knee is sinking down. There's no pain. And this foot is flexed. You find that still space where you can feel the stretching and you can feel how you're going to balance today. And float up. Yeah. Hug the big tree. Relax. After things that are float up, again, after things that are feeling a little tense, you got to give a big old sigh just to let all that pressure off. Open the door, breathe in, float up. And exhale, sink it down. Where are we? Yes. Okay. Breathe in again, float up. Making sure that we don't miss anything. Float up and drift open. Bring your fingertips back together and scoop up some energy. Float that up into the sky. Feel your shoulder blades go down as the moon rises up. Tipping over. Shoulders down, you just a little tip. Just feel where the energy is when you're tipping over. Turn on your abs to lift. Let your shoulders and neck relax and tip over the other way. So your rib cage open, your heart is still shining forward. And it doesn't matter how far you go. Float up. Now, start to shift your weight a little bit into that foot. Maybe this arm reaches down and this arm reaches up. And when you feel all your energy in that leg, maybe the other leg floats up. Maybe to a floating half. How high do you want to float? And then gather yourself up. Relax your shoulders. Tip over the other way, gently. This hand will reach down. This hand will reach up. Find your balance before you try to fly into your floating half. And then shoulders relax. Lift. Flatten your hands and just bring that chi energy down through the center. All the way down. Breathe in. Scoop into the front. Gather it in. Press it down. Buddha belly. Float up. Scoop up more energy. More goodness. More awesome. Yes, there's always room for more awesome. Float up and give it a little heart kiss. Shoulders drop. Over the top. Take a breath. Press it down. Relax. Make a diamond shape with your hands. Float up to your heart. And send your Care Bear stare into the world. Stretch out your fingers and your arms and your spine and your legs. And your energy is shooting out your fingertips. Send love. And then maybe you're sending warmth today. And breathe in, float up. Scoop it in. Bring in some for you. Melt it down. Cross the wrists. Make a big circle. Lift. Imagine this donut of energy around you. You're just spreading it all around. You're the donut hole. Cross. Lift. Make your beautiful energy donut. And the next one is just shoulder high. Float up. Hands drift apart. And one foot steps in. A little bow for my friends. We are halfway through January already. Let me just put that out there for those of you who are keeping track.
Yeah. Yes. Yesterday was Paul's birthday, she said.
Yesterday was Paul's birthday.
Yeah, we have only 2 days difference.
Mm.
Tomorrow is mine.
Happy tomorrow birthday
Yeah.
for Diane. Thank you,
Yeah.
Joy. T was watching. Oh, T, you're never late. T, you're always exactly on time. Right? You're always
Are you doing anything special for your birthday, Diane?
yeah.
I have the traditional cake that I need, but the rest is open.
She needs a cake.
I need my cake.
What kind of cake do you need?
This year it's lemon and poppy seed.
Mm.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Wow, that's not a usual birthday cake.
No, I like my son is like that too. He likes to have not the traditional like white cake or chocolate cake. It has something new every year. So
Guess what kind of cake I like?
What? I'm not guessing. Okay, chocolate.
Yes, chocolate.
You need your chocolate.
And this is like talk about sugar. You know, I try not to have too much sugar, but my favorite part of the cake is the icing. Yeah. So when we get those cakes that have too much icing, and I don't like the cake, I give the cake to Brad and I eat his icing.
A trade.
That
Right?
sounds great.
I'll trade you cake for icing.
Maybe.
That's okay. I don't eat cake very often, right?
Fine.
You know, you just gotta live
Make your choice.
in moderation,
Yeah.
right?
Make a choice.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Live in moderation.
Yeah,
You know, Buddhism is the middle way. Not too much of this,
Yes.
not too much of that.
that's what I
So
like.
we're always
I like
doing
the-
this.
I like the middle way.
Like, whoa, too far, whoa, too far, whoa, too far. So,
Yeah, it's kind of too much is like a balance. You're off balance. But
right?
middle, yeah, I like.
And today, if you made a resolutioners unite today, see if you can get back on track. If it's important to you. If it's not important to you, let it go. And don't give yourself a hard time. But if it is something you actually really want, and you know why you want it, then recommit. And it's also interestingly because sometimes people think, I'm never going to drink again. Have you ever said that to yourself? I'm never going to drink again. It's National Boot. Yeah, every now and then I may have said that at one point in my life. It's National Bootleggers Day.
Oh. Well, they didn't say that.
They never said that. No, they're like, we're going to do whatever the hell we want, you guys. Right?
We're still open.
Yes. We don't care what you say, government. We're doing whatever the heck we want.
This is booming just for them.
Right?
Mhm.
So, it's cold out there, friends. We have a polar vortex.
Just bundle up. Yeah. Hug it and things and
Let me get this thing out of the way. Okay, there was something on top of you. Okay, so what we're going to do is something that makes us happy. And how do you stay warm? Hugs.
big hug. Yeah.
Find someone to hug.
You
And
can hug a big wrapping something on.
I have this, one of my clients gave me this blanket,
Oh,
which
so
is so soft.
and
And I call it my desk blanket. So when I sit at my desk, I'm like an old lady with a blanket on me. But we're going to go.
Cat.
Yeah. I don't have a cat, so I have to have a blanket. Go with the flow. Go with the polar vortex and go south.
Yeah, flowing upward. Yee.
Right? We'll flow south in the winter and we'll flow north in the summer. Will I see you all next week?
Yes.
Hearts for you, my friends.
Yes, yes.
The old ones are still up on YouTube, right?
Yes.
There's a
Yes,
million of them. There's a million of them.
Yeah.
If you feel
Thank
like you need to
God.
flow midweek, somewhere like on a Friday or something.
Mhm.
So stay warm. Take care of yourselves. Kisses. Diane, do this thing.
The party, the little
There it is.
party.
I love that. Oh my gosh. I'll see you guys next week.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Take care.
Okay, then, bye.
And my social media friends, peace out. We'll see you guys next week. Thanks, T.